And he is also known by many other names, for example, Ganapati, right? Now, if we see the word Ganesh, what is the meaning of the word? The meaning of this word is the leader of the Ganas. Dans le nom, il y a Gan. Non? Gan, c'est Ganas. Ganas veut dire attendants. Ban personne qui reste avec Ganesh ou bien qui reste avec Shiv. Non? The attendants ou bien the force of Shiv. Force veut dire so kind of army. No? Kind of, not really army going to fight. Donc the people around. So Ganesh is known as the leader of the Ganas, of the attendants, right? And he has other names, Kumanunja, like Vigna Raja, Vigneshwar. Le mot Vigna veut dire problem ou bien obstacle, right? So he is the remover of obstacle, right? But now he is the one who is a beloved God, you can say. Every Hindu prays Ganesh. Every Hindu, I mean, even Marathi people, Hindi speaking people, South Indians, right? South Indian people, everyone pray Ganesh. And Ganesh being the remover of obstacle, right? He is prayed the first among all. He's prayed the first. So there is a story behind. We'll see that also. Now, of all the gods, Ganesh attracts our attention. All the gods are quite normal, having a human figure. No? Shiv, when you see Shiv, a very normal figure. Ram has a normal figure. But Ganesh, Lippa in a normal figure as a human, right? So because of his elephant head. And actually this becomes the part of attraction, why we are so attracted to him, right? And bien sûr, with the elephant head, he is recognized as Ganesh. And he's one of the most popular among all the gods that Hindus pray. Irrespective of age, gender, education, and background, we worship him with devotion. So we don't need to have a particular age to worship him. A youngster can worship him, a child can worship him, a youth, an adult, an old person, everyone. Souvent, des fois, on dit que Ganesh should be prayed by youngsters, especially category students. It's true, we should pray, students should pray Ganesh. Because Ganesh is the remover of obstacles. He is the giver of knowledge. No? It's true, these persons, students should pray him. But it's not reserved. Ganesh is not reserved for the students category. Anyone can pray Ganesh, right? You may have a question like this. C'est pour ça que put emphasis on this. There is a question. We'll see that later. Il y a une question sur ça. Right? And when you see a picture of Ganesh, we see a certain childlike innocence. Quand on trouve Ganesh et Shiv, for example, Shiv very well-built body, no? But Ganesh, Yantipe like a dwarf, not really a dwarf, a bit like a dwarf, come a very young child, right? So in his face, on his face, we see this childlike innocence. And this can be a reason why youngsters are attracted to him or children are attracted to him. And also children can be attracted to him because of his funny face. For the children, he has a funny face. Si nous pense comme les enfants pensaient, right? So they will find Ganesh funny, qui fait parce que the body is that of a human, but the head is that of an elephant. So that's very funny. So même avec sa funniness là, they are attracted to Ganesh, right? Now, the creation of Ganesh, well, he's short in stature, almost like as a dwarf, and he's red in color. Bon, pas vraiment rouge, a bit reddish, hein? Pas red. Now, let's see about his creation. In the book, page 27, you will see that about his creation. He was created by Parvati to guard the house. It is said in the Puran, in the books, it is said that Parvati had to go to take a bath. So she needed someone to guard the house because Shiv was not at home, no one was at home. So Parvati created a statue out of clay. Okay, a statue out of clay. Clay, c'est la terre. Right? She created a statue out of clay. Clay, which means la terre, the earth. Maintenant, there are stories which says that Parvati created him with saffron, c'est-à-dire qui nous appelle saffron haldi. In some stories, in Sanausi, right? But you can write both, but usually I guess in the book there is clay, right? So Parvati out of clay created a statue and gave life to that statue, and it became a young boy. And Parvati told him to take care of the house when she would be taking the bath and all. And the boy agreed to that and obeyed Parvati. So what we learn here is obeisance towards our parents or elders. We should obey, right? So this is how he was created. It's about his creation. You may get a question for 1 mark. Who created Ganesh? So it's Parvati. Now, there are many stories related to how come he got that elephant head. So when he was guarding the house there, Shiv, who was not at home, returned home, wanted to enter the house. But Ganesh, the boy, stopped Shiv. Why? Because he was doing his duty. His mother gave him a duty to guard the house, not to let anyone enter. And he was doing that duty perfectly. Right? So there was a fight between Ganesh and Shiv. And in that fight, Shiv cut off the head of Ganesh with his trishul. He was very angry. Les papes laissaient dans ce lac, no man. He would be very angry. So he cut off the head of Ganesh. And then Parvati came to know about this. Parvati was crying. Parvati was angry also. She was sad at the same time. She was angry because it was her creation. The boy was her son, her creation. She was angry. And she was sad also because the boy was there headless. And then Shiv, to pacify her, Shiv told his people, his attendants, to go and to bring the first head they find. And the first head they find was that of an elephant. So namin ça. Et Shiv il met sa la tête là on the body of the child, of the boy, and gave life to him, right? But Parvati was not happy. You know, a very handsome guy, and putligan la tête elephant. So the mother was definitely not happy. So then Brahma gave Ganesh the boon. Brahma gave Ganesh the boon that Ganesh will be the first one to be prayed. C'est pour ça, avant toute la prière qu'il nous fait, we take the name of Ganesh, without which it is considered incomplete, right? So, li aussi logical, parce que we take the name of Ganesh at first, parce que he is Vigna Harta. Vigna Harta. One of his name. Vigna Harta means remover of obstacles. So since he is the remover of obstacles, we worship him first. Avant un mariage, avant un puja, no? Even before buying, when entering the house, buying a house, starting a business, before the exams, before learning, we always take the name of Ganesh, right? So he was blessed by Brahma that he would be worshipped the first. So this is one story how Ganesh got the elephant head. There is another story where it says that Shani, Parvati got a beautiful child who was Ganesh, and everyone came to bless the child, but Shani did not come. Shani was under a curse, okay, because if he would see the boy, the baby would turn into ashes. So it happened that Parvati insisted that Shani should come and bless the child. So when Shani came, Shani saw the child, his head turned into ashes. Et la même chose, Shivinja Suban attendants go and find the head. They find the head of an elephant. Parvati was not happy. And then Brahma gave the boon that he would be worshipped the first. C'est la même chose, right? But these are different versions that we get. Which one to learn? Learn both of them. Know both of them. Dans l'examen, vous parvenez laquelle vous pouvez écrire ou bien les deux, right? You need to get marks, so we need to write. We need to know both, okay? This is simple story, nothing to learn by heart here. Okay, beaucoup d'enfants apprennent l'histoire aussi by heart, but this is not done. Qu'une histoire là, qui n'arrive, that's it. And then you write in your own words, right? Now, we are going to see the different iconographic features of Ganesh, right? Nous get sa première photo qui tient là. Here. This is Ganesh. And Ganesh, usually you will see him with yellow clothes. Yellow clothes. Even Vishnu wear yellow clothes. Even Krishna wear yellow clothes. Those who wear yellow clothes, they are known as Pitambar. Those who wear yellow clothes, they are known as Pitambar. Pitambar, right? So he wears that. The vehicle of Ganesh is the mouse. What does the mouse signify? We have the details dans PDF là, but I'll just explain since nous avons une photo là devant nous. So the mouse, what is the mouse? What are the qualities of the mouse? Normalement, un mouse, il est bien gentle. No? You won't see a mouse staying at one place. The mouse will keep on moving, right? So the mouse is very restless, like our mind, l'esprit. Okay, since we started explaining here, maybe you have thought about something else. Maybe I have thought about something else. Okay, so the mind is like this. We might be doing a work, mais nous l'esprit y aller, y a quelque part d'autre, we are thinking something else. So the mouse represents that very restless mind we have. So now imagine the small mouse and the big Ganesh having the big body, the big belly especially, sitting on the mouse, right? So he's actually controlling the mouse. The mouse and heavy weight on that, right? So the point here is we need to control the mind. Pareil comment Ganesh he controls sa mouse là. By the worship of Ganesh, by the grace of Ganesh, we can control our mind. Okay. And there's a good thing to learn also from Ganesh, from the mouse, sorry, from the mouse. Faut que un mouse peut galoper quelque part là. You put something in front of the mouse. Mouse là qui lui fait, il reste en place? Non. He will find another way to move from there. Et si le chemin là aussi ou bloqué, it will find another way. Ça veut dire, whenever there is obstacle in front of the mouse, in an obstacle devant mouse là, he overcomes that. He overcomes the obstacle. He overcomes the problem. This is what we need to learn from the mouse. Dans la vie, we have lots of problems. Everyone has problems. Personne pas capable dire le salataire il a un problem. Problem can be different. The degree of problem can be different, but we all have problems. At times we are discouraged. At times some people, they are so discouraged that they commit bad things. They do bad work, right? But we learn from the mouse here. Even if there is obstacle, we need to overcome the obstacle. Essayer de trouver un autre chemin. There is always a way out of problem. There is always solutions for problems. Okay, this is what we learn from the mouse. Now, let's see Ganesh, how he is again. I mean more, not again. Here you have the sweets, what you call the modak. No, modak, c'est sweets, made up of rice, liquid au vapeur, no? It is made up of rice, yes. So Ganesh likes to eat that, right? Ganesh likes to eat that. Now, eating sweets is okay, but in moderation, okay, in moderation. And sweets represent sweetness in life. Quand il y a Diwali, nous donnons sweets, yeah. Why? Because we are sharing the joy, we are sharing sweetness of life, happiness of life. Quand on passe l'examen, for example, quand on gagne une loterie, on achète un loto, you bought a house, whatever thing, qui nous fait sweets. We have in terms of chocolate or whatever, but something sweet, right? So it is meant, it means that we need to have sweetness in life. Sweetness in life, it can be sweetness in words also, no? Goes bien sweetly to people. Now the big belly. Tu peux trouver ici une different interpretation, uneaten sweets. Ça aussi, tu peux écrire. Uneaten sweets, ça veut dire lila, les pas qu'on manger. C'est do not let material pleasures distract you. Ganesh is very fond of sweet. Moi, si tu mets un laddu devant moi, 3 laddus devant moi, I'll eat that. I love laddu, right? But s'il y a encore devant nous, ça veut dire we are not being tempted. If I put something what you like to eat or whatever, something you like in front of you, and days passed and you haven't even touched that or ate that, means you are not tempted. Souvent, des fois, nous tenter dans la vie. Un nouveau portable, une sortie, iPhone, I don't know which one. We are tempted. Et now, du monde prend loan to buy whatever they like. No? So this temptation should be avoided. Now, the big belly. The big belly, say it signifies he can digest the good and bad experiences of life. And also, you know, big belly, people say that tout le monde qui a un gros ventre, c'est qu'un God secret. How far it is true, I don't know, but it is said like that. So Ganesh, for Ganesh, I'm sure, of course, it is true. Ganesh keeps all our secrets. If I have prayed to Ganesh, I said, Ganesh, I have this and that problem. You told Ganesh, you have this and that problem. Ganesh pas pouvait dire moi ton problème, ni Ganesh peut dire toi mon problème. He keeps that to himself, right? This is one significance that he can keep the secrets. Another one, the big belly represents that the whole universe is within him. In the Veda, it is said that God created the world. Et quand il crée the world, c'est partout lui-même, non? He's everywhere. He's omnipresent. We are in God. We are living in God, in the world, in God. Right? So the big belly represents the whole universe is in his belly. In him, plutôt. Pas dans ce belly. Bon, here there is a Padma. Dans tout photo, nous pas trouve ça, Padma là. Dans la plupart photos qui nous trouvent, ça Modak là dans Sulami. Okay. The Padma, different photos, we have it, and some of them we don't have. Donc, the Padma, c'est lotus. Et lotus, il représente quoi? When we did Vishnu, lotus represents purity. It came out of mud, no? It has no mud on it. Quand l'infini ouvert fleur là. So it represents purity. And this is the weapons of Ganesh, the noose, qui nous appelle Pasha. And l'autre ici, c'est the Anushka, which is known as the goat. So it represents the ego and pride must be conquered. And this one signifies the control of wavering mind. So he has the weapons, qu'il fait avec weapons, to fight. Ganesh in fight battles. He fought battles, right? So these are the two. You should know them, huh? Whatever he has. He has the elephant head. Elephant head means he's intelligent. It signifies that he's intelligent. He has the full potential of doing things. Now, you will see an elephant does not have large, big eyes. Tout un éléphant, je dis petit. Right? What does that mean? Having small eyes, même un dimoun qui se petit, this signifies that they have focused mind or focused attention. Zut l'esprit pas chanchel. Zut kun zut aim dans la vie. Pensez qu'il a utilisé les comme ça. Zut kun zut aim dans la vie, zut concentré on their aim of life. And so is Ganesh. Right? And Ganesh has big ears, large ears. C'est lié, écoute-nous bien avec ce large ears. Nous pas dire non, ouvert tes oreilles, tu écouter. Ouvert les oreilles là, veut dire make it big. That is to, Babka felt even big, of course, but to listen attentively, right? He has the trunk, no, the trunk of the elephant. Maintenant, un éléphant, quand il fait quelque chose, whatever he does it with the trunk. S'il y en a pour casser un flair, il casse avec ce trunk. S'il y en a pour risser un pied, il fait avec ce trunk. S'il y en a pour boire de l'eau, il servait ce trunk. N'importe quoi qu'il fait, il servait ce trunk. Whether it is a small work or a big work, he uses his trunk. Means we need to have the capability ou bien capacity to do small work, even big work in life, right? Then he has this one, the Abhaya Mudra, where he blesses us, give us blessings. Et bien sûr, one leg is always folded. Ça, c'est une position qui tout ban spiritual people sont assisés. You see, que ce talon, il connecte, il peut bien droite avec sur la tête. Right? Just in the middle. Say just to have the proper connection with God. Okay. Now, he has the one broken tusk. He has one broken tusk. Maintenant qu'il t'est arrivé qu'il y ait un broken tusk, it is said that Vedvyas needed someone to note down the Mahabharata. Okay, to note down the Mahabharata. So Vedvyas thought that Ganesh is the best person to write down the Mahabharata. So he approached Ganesh. Ganesh agreed, but Ganesh had a condition that Vedvyas will not stop. He will continue. Continuously, il besoin d'y aller ban verses qui peut écrire, il pas besoin arrêter. He should not stop. Now Vedvyas sent il est un petit peu dans difficulty, right? Parce que maybe Vedvyas will have to think something. So Vedvyas also had a condition that Ganesh will write quickly and that he needs to understand before writing. Si nous peut dire Ganesh and verse, Ganesh vous a comprendre, il a écrit à lui. Right? But Ganesh, the elephant head, is so intelligent. He is so wise. Donc ça c'était vite pour lui. Right? And then he was writing, and while writing, his pen broke down. Longtemps, c'est un système plume qui nous trempe dans langue après nous écrire. So his pen broke down, but Ganesh had to continue to write. So he broke one of his tusks and continued to write. What is the lesson we learn here? The lesson is he suffered for humanity. Suffered in the sense limperdi and tusk. Tusk is the beauty of an elephant. He suffered, he lost one tusk for humanity. Comment for humanity? Today we read the Mahabharata of Vedvyas. Thanks to whom? Thanks to Vedvyas, of course, and thanks to Ganesh also. Right? So lesson here, we should be able to do whatever we can in our capacity for the welfare of people. Right? There is another story where Parshuram wanted to meet Shiv, but Shiv was resting. Et Parshuram avec Ganesh dans la guerre. Et Parshuram, while fighting, he broke one of the tusks of Ganesh. This is second story. Another story is that it was the birthday of Ganesh. Ganesh mange beaucoup laddu, and he was going on the mouse. The mouse saw a snake. Mouse lippait a snake. The snake, quand il crossed the way, the mouse in pair. So it stumbled in arrêté, and Ganesh fell. When Ganesh fell from the mouse, the moon, who was watching everything, laughed at Ganesh. Now, quand nous tombons en jour nous, we don't feel good, of course. So Ganesh, qu'il fait, he got angry. He broke one of his tusks and threw it at the moon. C'est pour ça, pour Ganesh Chaturthi, nous disons, nous pas besoin quitter la lune. If ever we have done it, we take the name of Krishna. There is a part in Bhagavatam where we need to read it or listen, where Krishna actually got a blame parce qu'il était la lune for Ganesh Chaturthi. Ou bien we take the name of Ganesh, whatever, right? So these are three stories. You should know the older stories, pareil. Now he is known as Ekadanta, Ek Vijay, and Danta Vijay, the teeth, the tusk, right? Et ça, c'est, I explained to you comment ce body était, ce vehicle, right? The modak, everything is here again. Sometimes in picture, we see him with Lakshmi and Saraswati, or at times he is seen with his two Shakti, his wives, whose name is Riddhi and Siddhi. He has two wives. These are all I've explained to you. You can read it. He has many names we saw earlier: Ganpati, Vigneshwar, Lambodhar, Vijayan, and Big Belly. Vakratunda, so trunk, li twisted, li curved. Elephant, so trunk, li pas droite, no? Mahaganapati, Parvati Nandan, the son of Parvati. Mushikavahan, the rider of a mouse, right? All these names. How he became the leader of the gods. There was a mango competition. Page 29, you will see that. When Narad brought a mango, Lindsay que no, this mango should be eaten without sharing. Now there was Ganesh and Kartikeya. Shiv Kisana li pudun sa mango la. Donc Shiv dit comme let's do a competition. The one who would go around the world first will be the winner and will get the mango. Kartikeya li allo ce peacock, li fait le tout le monde. Ganesh maintenant thinking, I'm a big Ganesh on a small mouse, how to do that? Définitivement, Kartikeya pour gagner. Donc, Ganesh qu'il fait le tour sur Mama, Papa, Parvati, and Shiv. And he was declared the winner. Parce que he said that his parents are his world. Lesson to learn here. We should revere our parents. We should obey our parents. No? Si parti na parent, définitivement, nous parti pour là. There is no way out. No? The goodness that we have, the values that we have, say thanks to them. Right? But Kartikeya, quand il retournait, he was angry. Parce que it was quite unfair also. That the competition was to go around the world. Donc, à ce moment-là, he got angry and he left Parvati and Shiv. He left Kailash. La même qui est in the south of India. Kartikeya is famous in the south of India. He started living on hills. Dans l'Inde, la plupart temples of Kartikeya are found on hills. Not all, la plupart. And the festivals we celebrate for Ganesh, of course, the Ganesh Chaturthi, right? Now, these are further reading. You can go through it. Ça bout là, pas dans to leave. So you can read that to get a knowledge of things. Now, one thing I like to add here is, dans tout ça, du monde qui prie Ganesh, là, we have also widows who pray Ganesh. Why widows? Parce que widows, when they pray Ganesh, parce qu'il y a un remover of obstacle, the widows pray that they should not see widowhood in their life again, ou bien in their next life. This is why they pray Ganesh, one of the reasons. Okay? So this is about him. If we see the questions, I will send you the questions, Talelo WhatsApp. to do. For example, this one, explain why Ganesh is important to many Hindus. Right? 5 marks. Here, no question on Ganesh. Outline one story of how Ganesh came to have an elephant head. Okay, so you can outline that. Here's the question. All Hindus should worship Ganesh. How far do you agree? Ganesh is more important to children than adults. Okay. Mo pourrais envoyer toi le WhatsApp so that you can note them properly. So everyone should pray Ganesh, of course. All Hindus should pray Ganesh. Maintenant, it depends on what the person likes also. No? Si un l'autre God, il compte un l'autre God, il peut prier l'autre. You don't do this one for now. De faire plutôt ça, non? Okay, l'autre là, afterwards, we'll discuss about it. Right? So this